There you have it. The Iran War. That's pretty good. That's crazy, right? That was the Iran War. That's crazy. That's a movie. How they made it so fast. Like and subscribe, guys. I want to show you guys something. I got the family over and they're cooking. I'm gonna show you guys. They're cooking. They got the whole thing. We got the food going. You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of the crew. You know? What you making, Lana? Making a cake. And what you made just now? Bread? Bread? Let's see. Let's check. I'm gonna show you guys how it look. Show you guys how it look. They got it rising. It has to rise first. They put the yeast in it and make it rise. I got about 16. I like 27, Carl. I like 27 right now. I got about 12 on.
And you know who said that, right? Oh, it was in the
backward.
No.
Yep.
You know what
Make sure you guys.
on her lasagna?
What?
I feel like in Italian, somebody comment, oh, you ain't white, you ain't no Italian. No comment for me, it's better for me.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but they cut on.
That's right. Hey guys, make sure you like and subscribe now. I'm trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber. You know what I'm saying? I got my stuff cooking in here. I'm boiling something in here. And then I'm softening the meat in the side of a pressure cooker. You can make the meat a little soft. I got the rice going right here. Ooh wee. That thing is gonna be fire. You know? Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. You know? Because you're mixing up. What type of cake this one's gonna be? Let's see the mix. That one right there. She's gonna be red. That's all I know. I get red velvet cake. Yeah. That's what we're doing. Doing red velvet cake. Bake that bad boy up. And going to town. Hell yeah. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. You know, you gotta get them subscriptions up. You know, comment, we in here. You know, you're listening. We gonna once the food's finished, we'll make sure you guys see when we tasting it. You know, got that red velvet cake mix going. We got the crew over. Everybody done came over. I'm doing the cooking. And they're doing the other stuff. I'm cooking this. I got the meat under in the pressure cooker, and then I'm making the rice. Oh yeah, she's almost done. The rice. I'm gonna make a little. I'm gonna make some pasta with that, and I'm gonna make some salad and stuff with that, and feed everybody. You know? How you guys doing? What's up, Rob? What's going on? What's up, Kyle? I see you, Lizzie. What's good? Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, man. I'm trying to get to that 1,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out. You know? Been at home here. I'm trying to get a little hobby, something on the side to do. Get a little bit of money coming in. You know what I'm saying? I can't move too far from the stove because I got this pressure cooker right pretty soon. She's going to start to steam, and that means my meat's soft. Because you don't want to feed nobody that tough meat. You know what I'm saying? Got to make sure the meat's soft. And I keep checking on my bread. I put the bread here. After that, I need the dough. Hold on now. I need my dough, and I got it rising. It has to rise, and then I could bake me some homemade breads. You know what I'm saying? It be slamming. Soon as they come out the oven, put some butter on that thing. Let the butter melt. Woo wee! Boy, that thing be good. I'm telling you. You know, she's trying to cook too. You trying to cook too, Mama? You trying to cook too? Say hi. She's trying to cook. Yeah. You know, you guys ain't seen no home cooked meal like this. You can't be buying food on the street all the time. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn to cook your own meal. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn to cook your own meal. If you start to cook, you gotta know what you're doing. You know, because think about it. If you start to cook food or buy food from the street, listen, that thing can get expensive real quick. I'm talking about real quick. You know, so I try to make sure I cook at least 3 or 4 times a week, maybe sometimes even 5, because you save money. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that hard. Once you do something 4 or 5 times, it's like second nature. You know what I'm saying? Come in like nothing. You know, so you definitely want to learn to cook, because what happens if the stores are closed one day? You know, you got kids, you got to feed them. You know what I'm saying? You got to put something together like Mama used to do. You know, that comfort food. You know, Mama got it done. Remember those days? Come on now, I know you do. You know, but I'm gonna enjoy my food. Like I said, I got some meat. I got it in the pressure cooker. I'm softening it up a little bit, and then I'm gonna show you guys how it came out. I got my rice on, it's almost done. I'm cooking some beans, and I'm baking some bread, and I'm making a cake at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Have cousins over. They're all cousins and stuff, so they came over with the kids, with the babies and stuff. You know what I mean? Try to do this, you know, once a month. You know, everybody get together, you know what I mean, to touch base with the family, you know what I mean? Need that family bonding. You can't have family and not touch bases with them, you know what I'm saying? We all live within a 5-mile radius of each other, you know? So, you know. Oh, so you do it too then, Lizzie, huh? You know how to cook. I see that. Mashed potatoes. Yep. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Kids came home from school. I got my nieces and nephews over, so they come over on Fridays and I cook up for them. You know what I mean? Because I know how to put it down. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn. You know, and I got good at it. I got real good at it. I can make anything. I mean anything. My bread comes out better than those sliced bread in the stores. You know what I mean? And then I know how to make different little sweet stuff like cookies and pine cookies. You know what I mean? You cook the pine and you make it like, turn it into like almost like caramel, and you put it in the middle of the cookies and you bake the cookies on top. They call pine cookies. Man, them things be slamming. And I make this other stuff. It's called corn rice. Corn rice, but it's corn. There's no rice. It's just a name. You you boil the corn. You boil it, and then you when they're nice and soft, then you add like canned milk and the condensed milk, and then you cook that again. You start cooking, add cinnamon and different stuff like that. It's crazy good, you know. Oh yeah, dessert is always the best. You know what I'm saying? It don't get no better. You know when dessert tastes good? At night. When you wake up, middle of the night, that's when you go for the ice cream and the dessert. Usually after food, after I eat, I be too full, you know, but when I get hungry, I doze off about a couple of hours, I wake back up, it's time to go. Yes. That's when I start to eat, you know. But yeah, you know, like I said, I started this little channel, you know what I'm saying, because I wanted to like share, you know, little recipes and show different things, you know what I mean, cooking and stuff like that. So I'm trying to build up a little following, so that way, you know what I mean, gives me a little hobby, you know. Yes, sir. Oh, you make that ricotta pie, condensed milk and cake with the fruit? Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Oh my God. You know something? My grandma used to make, this thing is called corn custard. She would get the corn and she would like grate them on this thing and make them turn them into like powder. And then she would make a cake out of that, and then she would add like a custard on top of it. They call it corn custard cake. Oh my God, I think it should be good. You gotta send me that recipe. I'm gonna have to try that out. See if I can make that. I know I'm gonna learn how to do it because once I try it once, and I'm gonna go at it. You know, I'm gonna go at it. I'm gonna keep doing it till I master it. You know, ain't nothing better. You know, for me, cooking is therapeutic. It feels it makes you feel good. You know what I mean? Before, when I used to cook, I never you say corn custard, I'm dying. No, it's good. I'm telling you, it's good. You try that thing. Oh my God, it tastes because people from the Caribbean, right? What they do is they make two different separate types of cake. They make the regular light cake. They call that light cake. You know what I mean? Like the one that you see in the store, like pastry and stuff like that. But they make this other one, they call it pot cake. I'm telling you, the pot cake is that's where it's at. That's the one I enjoy more. You know, I enjoy that one way more because they can get that thing, what they call it, the cassava, or the different types of fruit like the cassava, the cocoa, even the ripe banana. You know what I mean? They get the ripe banana and they kind of like mash them. And they add stuff to it, and then they make it a banana cake. That one's pretty good too. It's real good. I enjoy that one too. I had 2 nights ago. I made brownies. I have about 3 pieces left. You know what I mean? Then I made a cassava cake last weekend. I got about 2 pieces of that left too. I actually had a piece of that last night before I went to bed. You know what I mean? With some ice cream. That thing, ooh, I'm telling you. Listen, ever since I got my, I had surgery on my ankle, and I haven't been able to work. So while I'm at home, you know what I mean, I kind of like develop, different little hobbies and stuff like that where, keep me busy and stuff because there's only so much walking up and down in the house that you can do. So I might as well do something, cook. And that's what made me start the YouTube channel, you know. And I enjoy it. I do a lot of stuff. If you guys check out my my YouTube channel, you'll see me cooking different things. You know what I mean? And I enjoy it. You know, when these breads are finished, I'm gonna show you when they come out the stove how they look. And I'm gonna slice them up in little slice, and then I'm gonna add butter over it and let that butter melt. Oh my God, it tastes so daggone good. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, I'm trying to build my little YouTube channel. You know, I'm trying to get some subscribers. You know, so feel free to subscribe. You know, a little like here and there ain't gonna hurt nobody. You know. Oh, does he? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's been a while now. It's been about maybe 2 weeks. I started this, and I'm not doing bad. I'm about at 100 subscriber, but I need to get to 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So it could be worth my while. Then you're gonna see me. I'm gonna take this thing on full throttle. You know, I'm gonna start doing it every single day. You know what I mean? That way I can take my time and let my ankle heal proper. Because right now I'm like rushing myself because I gotta get back out to work. You know, we can't stay out of work for too long. But I ripped a tendon in my ankle, and if you guys know anything about tendons, that thing ain't no joke. You know? Yeah. Oh, listen, man, that dessert thing, I'm gonna show it to you once it's finished. And that cake. Listen, if you could taste through the phone, yeah, I'm telling you, I'll let you have a piece just so you could try it. Oh my God, that thing be crazy. I appreciate that. I popped that tendon in my ankle, and I heard that thing when it snapped. Seriously, you can hear when a tendon snapped, and I just fell to the floor. Took about, I think the surgery was about three hours. They repaired it. You know what I mean? You got that smell vision? All right, all right. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. I came home. I've been home now for about a year now, because you know when you're dealing with insurance and shit, they fight you all the way. So I just ended up paying out of my insurance. Luckily, you know what I mean, because in Boston it's mandatory. Everybody has to have insurance. Massachusetts Health. That's everybody. You know what I mean. It's mandatory. That's what you call universal health care. I think Massachusetts is the only state that has it. So I got my ankle repaired from that. And if it wasn't for that, I would still be limping around. Now I'm in the process of healing and stuff like that, you know. So thank God, you know. Yeah, no, that's crazy. 3 hours. That's what the doctor told me. I think he might have messed something up because at first it wasn't healing proper, you know? And I started to like add different things. And as a matter of fact, I got to go for another checkup to make sure it's healing proper, you know? But if it's not, it's gonna be some problems, you know, because I need my foot now, you know? Yeah. Oh yeah, thank God for universal health care. I mean, shoot. Even though it's only in Massachusetts, that's the only place in the whole United States that has it. Universal health care. All the other states don't have that. You know? Even with Obamacare. Oh yeah, no, I've been staying off it. I had they just took the cast off, and then they gave me this boot. So whenever I got to do a little moving around and cooking and stuff like that, the boot, so I'm not putting that much pressure on it. You know what I mean? So it's been working out and things for me. You know, that's why I'm actually happy because yesterday it didn't hurt. So that was like the first time in a long time that it didn't hurt. Yesterday. Oh shit! Let me go check my food. I don't want that to burn on me. Okay, still going here. Check on my rice. Let me see here. Check on the rice. Checking on the rice, you know. Everything going good. See the pressure cooker still going. Okay, yeah, they turned this off. I got the potatoes. I got some cassavas and stuff cooking down in that bad boy. Let me see. Look at this. Hold on. Okay, that cake mix is right. And look at this here. There's the pasta I told you I was making up in here. You know, look at that thing. Look at that thing. Let me try that out. See how it's good yet. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on. Take a little small one out. Look at that here. Try it out. I'm gonna tell you guys how it tastes. Look at here. Oh yeah, that thing good. Oh yeah. That thing is good. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. That is good. Hell yeah. I don't think I made enough of that. You know, one of the good things about having girl cousins, you put them or you can have them help. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to stand on my feet that much, you know? You know? I got them, I have them. They're in the kitchen anyways because they're drinking beers. I can't drink because I took some medication for my leg. So I can't be drinking and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But I can have them check on the food, you know what I'm saying? I had a chair, but there's too many of them in the kitchen. Plus, they're girls. They're talking and they're talking girl stuff. You know, you give them their little room and stuff. You know what I mean? You know, because you know stuff they talking about. You know, I'm a guy. I don't. Yes. That's right. That's right. You know it. You know it. You know it. I mean, they're cool. I could be in there and stuff. Absolutely. You know, but I'm gonna go ahead and get up off here now. Heck yeah. Yeah.